Good morning, everyone. Want to put out a quick video just letting you know what's going on, just in case you were curious why there hasn't been any videos for almost a month now for Loch Snes Monster channel. I know I was supposed to do another obscure, well, sort of obscure toy lines video. I had some more pickup stuff. I wanted to do a top 10 pickups of 2019, and I wanted to talk about all the games that I beat in 2019 as well. And I was hoping that all of that would have come out in early January. But the reason that I haven't had any videos come out lately is, as some of you may know, I am a phys ed teacher at an elementary school. And I actually hurt myself on the job. Second time in 20 years. The first time was about 10 years ago. Two kids collided with each other while we were playing floor hockey, and I jumped over them, and I stepped on the stick, and I tore the ACL muscles off my ankle, and I snapped my tendon, and I was out for about 6 weeks. Fast forward to, I think the second week, maybe the third week of January. I've been off for 2 weeks already now, so the second or third week of January, the end of the week, right before Ped Day 2, we were originally supposed to take the kids out to go skiing, tracking. We were going to do some snowshoeing. We were going to do some tree identification, you know, all the fun stuff, the outdoorsy stuff for an 8-week unit, my teaching partner, Dean, and I. So the last day, we had some nice wet snow. We said, you know what, let's take out the crazy carpets, the little dollar store sleds, and we'll go slide with the kids. So we go, there's a nice hill behind the church right near the seaway. So we go sliding. And what's funny is a couple of days before, there's a big mansion-sized house right next to the church where we go slide, and they're redoing their roof. So they had these big 30, 40-foot long trusses, and they needed to store them somewhere. So they had stored them, I guess, right along the seaway where we usually slide. At first, we thought it was done intentionally to get us to stop sliding there. I don't know why. But those were moved, and there was just like gravel, and you know, like from when the snow melts and then freezes, melts and freezes, there is these weird ridges, there's these indents all on the ground. So what had happened is we had to take the kids sliding. We're sliding away, it's after lunch, you know, it's a nice warm day. My buddy and I are joking around, and the kids keep asking, Mr. Ryan, can you come slide? That's what they call me at the English school. Mr. Ryan, come slide with us, come slide with us. And we've slid with them before. You know, we go ski, we do snowshoe, we'll play hockey, basketball. Like, we play with the kids. So I said, yeah, okay. I grabbed a sled, and I went down the hill a couple of times with them. And then there was another track. Oh, come down this one. It's super fast. So I sit down on the sled, and as I go down this one track, I'm obviously heavier than the kids, so like I'm going out a little further than they are, and I get to the spot where the trusses had been, and I guess the way everything had frozen, there was gouges. I start hitting it, like, you know, like when you go on the side of a highway and they have those things in the pavement where your tire goes to let you know that you're getting too close to the shoulder. So I hit one of those. I went up and I landed. I'm not sure if it was a piece of ice or a rock from the gravel that they had laid down, I guess, so the trusses wouldn't slide around on the ice. But I immediately felt like when you fill up a Ziploc bag and you pop the air out of it, I felt that kind of pop, and I haven't felt a pop like that since I had injured my ankle. So I got up right away, and I thought I was wet from the snow, even though I had on good snow pants, good outdoor ski pants. I thought I was in like a puddle of water or something. Like, that was the feeling. It was like warm. So I get up, I check, like, I'm physically dry, and I'm like, man, I'm like, did I go to the bathroom? Like, how hard did I hit myself? So I check, and obviously I didn't. But it was that kind of pain and sensation that it felt like that I was in warm water, and I felt the pop, and I could feel the pain going down my legs right away. So I stood up. And again, my buddy Dean, he's like, hey, he's like, you okay, man? So I laughed it off, you know, like, it'll take 2 seconds for it to go away. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. So fast forward to next Monday, like all weekend, I was in a bad state. I was hunched over. I was walking like Mr. Burns. I was in a bad way. So I go in Monday morning to work, and we're having our morning assembly. And it was just, I was in agony. Like, we have a little shower room attached to our office. I was lying on the floor in the shower room on a beanbag. I couldn't stand. Like, it took me 20 minutes to get from the parking lot to the school, which should have been like a minute and a half walk. I felt like it took me 20 minutes. Like, the pain was so bad. Good on our principal. She saw me right away, and she's like, you gotta go see somebody. She's like, you can't be at work. So I couldn't get in to see my doctor, and I went to the physiotherapist right away, and they start checking me out. They try and stretch me out, and like the pain was really bad. So what had happened is I have a deranged disc with a possible slight hernia in my disc in L5S1 down. I didn't know where that was. I just knew it was down low. Luckily, it's nothing to do with my tailbone, but oh boy, this pain, like, so I've been off work for 2 weeks, and like you can see that I'm sitting in a chair, but I've got cushions on this chair for my bottom and my back, and this is only the second day that I've been able to sit for an extended period of time. Like, I've got, obviously I want to be back to work, but I've got report cards coming up. I was taking a night class on evaluation principles through McGill University, and I've been, you know, trying to stand, doing a little bit of typing. I have to lie down. I have to constantly do my stretches that were prescribed by my physiotherapist. I have to go see my physiotherapist to get it stretched out. So that's the reason why I haven't been making any YouTube videos, is just because it's so hard to stand or sit for long periods of time, and that's required to you know, like after your video has been recorded, because I do have I've got footage that I could use, but it's just so hard to sit and get any editing done. Like, even right now, like you can see, like I'm in a rocking chair and I'm still leaned over a little bit. Like, after I record this is going to be like all of 8 or 9 minutes, but then I'm gonna have to go do my stretches, and I'm gonna have to lay down. So obviously, like, I don't enjoy being off of work right now. This isn't fun. I'm bored. I can't really play a lot with my daughter. You know, 2.5 going on 3, very energetic, like myself usually, daughter. That's hard to do. And then obviously I can't do what I enjoy, which is to play video games, sit and play video games. It's not like I can go out and skate on the rink right now on the ice, because I can't get on skates. I can't make YouTube videos. So this isn't like a pity party, like, oh, like down in the comments, oh, I'm so sorry, take care, best wishes. Like, it's nothing like that. I'm just letting you guys know why nothing's come up. I felt a little vloggy this morning, this Sunday Super Bowl morning, having my coffee, and I was like, hey, you know what? I can sit for about 15 minutes. I'm trying to get through Uncharted 3, part of the free trilogy that they gave with PS Plus, PSN Network, I think December. So we have like an ongoing tab, like I had mentioned earlier, where I was going to talk about the games I beat in 2019. A group of friends on Facebook, we do that. We keep a running tab of the games that we complete each year, and then talk about them, how we got them, was it worth it, etc., like achievements, trophies, or if it's a retro game. Anyway, this is, you know, this has gone on long enough. If you've watched through all of this, man, you're a champ. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Just letting you know what had happened. I am getting better, obviously, because I'm sitting. But, you know, this will be a video for today. And then let me know down in the comments, actually, like, you know, like, well wishes aside, thank you if you do. But that's not what I'm making this video for. But in February 2020, are you still interested in seeing stuff that's kind of 2019 related? Like, I know we're already in the second month of the year now. Second month of the year. Do you want to see me talk about the games that I beat in 2019? Are you interested in seeing my top 10 pickups, both toy figure and video game related, of 2019, where I'll just quickly show you and say, like, hey, look, I found this over here, and I got it in 2019, and it was one of my favorite pickups. I don't know. You know how I do my videos. Anyway, I said that like 4 or 5 times now, right? Anyway, I don't know what else to say. I hear my daughter running over. So thanks a lot for watching. You know, again, I hurt my back very sillily at work, just sliding with the kids. I hurt my disc.
I'll do it too.
Do you want to do it too? Here's my bagoots. I can't even pick her up. Normally she'd be sitting on my lap to watch the talk about the video. So we're signing off, and let me know down in the comments what you want to see next, because I will start. I promise I'll put out 2 or 3 videos for February for sure. So just let me know what you want to see from the channel. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Can you say bye, Arkham? Bye.